In this video, I'll show you how to turn a simple product picture like this into multiple video ad variations like this. And to do this, we're going to use the Magnific.com Spaces feature. And if you have never used this one before, don't worry, I will show you exactly how it works before we actually get started. Oh, and by the way, if you want to access this workflow that I will be building in this video from scratch, make sure to click the link in the description. So you can just clone the workflow if you want to check the results, copy the prompts, or if you want to run this on your own product, feel free to do so. That's it, we've got a lot to cover, so let's get started. And now to start using Magnific Spaces, just sign up to magnific.com. You will also find a link to this page in the description. Then click on Start Creating. And once you see a page that looks like this, then click on Spaces on the left-hand side, and then just click on New Space. And this will open up an empty canvas, and now all you need to do is just start adding nodes into the view. So for example, if you want to create a picture, you can add a text node, you can give it some instructions like create an image of a cat, then just connect that into an image generator. Here you get to choose the model that you want to create the image with. I will talk about those a bit later in this video. Then you can just hit run to create your picture and then just connect that into, for example, a video generator. And once again, choose the model and hit generate to turn that picture into a video. So that's the idea we're going to use in this video. And it is actually very simple. You don't need to have any experience with workflow builders like this to follow along. Now let's start a blank canvas. And what I will do first is I will drag and drop a picture that I just took outside of my room because they are selling these fruit smoothies right over there next door. And what I will do now is I will turn this into a bunch of static image ads or image creatives. And I will also turn those pictures into videos that are ready to use. And I will be using the Magnific AI list node because it is such a powerful tool for a use case like this. And it's not only easy to use, but it's also easy to replicate on any product whatsoever. So now as the first thing, I will drag and drop this picture over here into our blank canvas. Then once the image has loaded, let me very first do something very simple. So let me just connect this into an image generator. And for example, we can do the Nano Banana Pro model from the list over there. We can choose a taller aspect ratio for social media content. And let's do 2K resolution. And let's just tell the AI that we want to create a summer style advertisement picture for this smoothie. And then we'll just hit run. And there we go, here is our picture. And now what we can do next is we're going to connect this into a video generator. So let's just drag and drop a connection to a video generator node. And actually for this one, let's just choose the model automatically. Let's do a 5 to 6 second clip. And let's just tell the AI for the sake of simplicity to just animate this picture. And let's choose a better aspect ratio. So I will just tell the AI to animate this picture into a short video advertisement. And there we go, here's our result. Now that alone looks absolutely fantastic. But now what we just did is pretty slow and pretty mundane, to be honest. So you could just go over to Higgsfield or OpenArt, just drop a picture, tell the AI to turn that into an ad, and then download the picture and upload it to a video generator and tell that video generator to turn that into a video. So there's nothing special going on over here. But what takes this to the next level is that you can actually run this same process on your entire product catalog. And not just this, but you can actually create hundreds of product ad variations, both images and videos, with literally one click of a button. And right now I'll show you how to build something like this. And now what we're going to do next is instead of connecting this picture into an image generator, we will drop a connection to an AI assistant node. So this is essentially your ChatGPT node. And it's not just ChatGPT, but you can, for example, run the Gemini or Claude modes here as well. And now what we're going to do next is we're not going to only use this picture, but we're also going to take the product URL of this product, and we're also going to enter that into this AI assistant node. So first, let's say something like analyze this product. And there is the product page. Then I will also tell the AI that I wanted to create me 10 different ad variations that I can feed directly into an AI image generator node. And now here is the full prompt that I just wrote. So analyze this product page, and then I have entered the URL. And remember, this can be any product as long as it just makes sense with this picture. Give me 10 image generator prompts for creating ads for this product, and the ad should make sense in the context of this product and its audience. And then for good measure, I've also told the AI to start every prompt with turn the reference image into, then ... which is the part that the AI will fill in just for good measure, so that the AI knows that we have a reference picture and that we want to turn that into a bunch of images, and we just want to have prompts that are ready to use so that we can just feed those directly into an AI image generator. And then the part that you don't want to miss here is you actually don't want to export this result as a text, but what you need to do instead is click on it and export as list. And now if we start to run this, we get a list of all these different types of prompts that the AI generated us based on this product page and based on the instructions we just gave it. And as you can see, every prompt starts with the same turn the reference image into, and actually it is adding the 3 dots, which is not something we wanted, but that doesn't really matter over here because the AI will still understand exactly what we're going on, or what is going on rather. So as you can see, for example, turn the reference image into a clean Studio Hero ad with a Frush Mango Mania bottle centered on a seamless white background, soft diffused key light from top left, subtle reflective table surface, and whatnot. And as you can see, if we choose another one, this one looks entirely different. So a vibrant topical scene ad. Place the bottle on sunlit wooden beach table with sliced mangoes. That sounds super delicious, by the way. And now what you can also do here is if you're not satisfied with some of these outputs, you can just click on here to delete them, or you can rearrange them. And also you can add more options in with the plus icon over here if you realize that, okay, we need to do some more. But now what is really powerful in a list node like this is that now everything lives inside one node instead of us having to deal with 10 different nodes. And what this is useful for is that now we can go ahead and we can connect this list node into an AI image generator node. And here we can, for example, use the GPT image 2 model to create our pictures. We can also choose the aspect ratio, so let's do 19 or 9:16 for a tall aspect ratio. Let's do 2K and medium resolution just for the sake of demonstration. And then the last thing you also need to do is you need to drop a connection from all the way to the original picture into the reference image port of the image generator, just so that the AI knows what we're talking about. And then all you literally need to do is just hit run, and the AI starts to work on these pictures. And now what's really cool over here is that since this tool is programmed in a clever way, it actually knows that now that we have a list node as an input to the image generator, it knows that now it is going to go through every single one of these instructions in the list node one by one and turn those into a picture one by one. And it's also going to combine that with this picture in every single one of the AI generated image. And now immediately I can see that some of these advertisements are definitely not the style that we are after. I really like this one, for example, but for instance, let's say this one especially, maybe even this one and this one are not usable to me whatsoever. This is really decent, but there is Finnish language over there, which is not what we want. So we actually need to go back to the original prompt that would produce us all these prompts. And let us add something in over here. So let's tell the AI to first make sure that this is in English. And now that we've said that, also let's tell the AI to make them more minimalistic. So I'm gonna say something like, make the ads minimalistic and modern, not much text, and easy for the eyes. And we can actually say even something like, follow the other reference picture with the pedestals. And now what we'll do next is I will actually drop a picture that I found online that I really like. So I'm envisioning the mango smoothie be placed on top of a pedestal like this, or something very similar to that. And once the image has loaded, you can connect that into the reference port as well. And then all we need to do is just run, and we can actually choose this run from here option. So we're not only going to create these descriptions, but we're going to turn those directly into images as well. And now here we go. Here we have some of the results. And I think these look absolutely fantastic. And now what we can do next is we can turn these pictures into videos. So once again, since we got a list of pictures back, we can just connect this list as a list into a video generator node, and we can choose the correct aspect ratio, the right duration, and we can also do the best video generator model, for example, Cadence 2.0. We can even generate some audio. We can do a bit of a lower resolution video, and then we can just tell the AI what we want to do. So for instance, we can say something like animate this image, and it is already enough for the AI to know exactly what we're going for. Obviously, you can add some more detailed descriptions if you know exactly what you want to do with your prompts or with your pictures rather, but for this demonstration, this will do it. So let's just hit generate and let's see what we get. And now what's even cooler is that now you can do this on any product using this exact same workflow. So all you need to do is just come over here, right click on your image, click on content, replace creation, and add your product into the view. And then don't forget to change the product URL in this next part. Then all you need to do is just choose this whole workflow like this and click run 5 nodes. And now that is how you build scalable AI content systems using Magnific.com. So as you can see, the list feature is such a powerful mechanism because it allows you to avoid repetition. So all you need to do is just tell the AI to create, for example, a bunch of ad ideas and then export that as a list, and everything will live in one node, and then you can connect that into an image generator or, for example, into a video generator, and you will get all these different results. Nonetheless, please remember to check my workflow with my link in the description if you don't want to build it from scratch. And I really hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next video.